Solutions. Kelvin and Nevate are with us. Hey guys, how are you?
Doing great.
Doing great, Dave.
Welcome. Where do you all live?
Houston, Texas.
Houston,
and all the way here to do your debt-free screen.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Love it. How much have you paid off?
Over $72,000.
Perfect. How long did that take?
21 months.
21 months.
Man, that's
21 hard
good.
months.
And your range of income during that time?
Between 90,000 to 150,000.
All right. Very good. What do y'all do for a living?
I work in sales, car sales, and Nevate teaches at a community college.
Yep.
Very good. What do you teach?
I teach psychology.
Very good. Fun. What kind of debt was this $72,000?
Student loans, man.
Yeah, most of it was student loans, the majority of it.
Okay.
So, a lot of hard work in that.
I hear you. Cool. So what happened 21 months ago that put you guys on this journey?
Well, we had taken the class right before we got married, so it's kind of like the premarital counseling for us. And then we actually didn't start until like the end of that year. And so I was looking online and I saw this girl. She was like, I paid off $36,000. I was like, honey, we can do that. Like, we can actually do that. And so December 2nd, 2015, we said, you know what? Let's get it down. Let's write it down and let's do it.
All right.
Yeah. So
it came alive then.
Yeah.
Came alive.
That one testimony kind of sparked the whole memory from the class. So you've been married about 2 years or so?
3 years now.
Mm-hmm.
About three. Okay. Very good. Fun. So the class is good pre-marriage counseling.
Oh, yes.
It is.
Yeah, and then it was kind of stored back there and you kind of came back alive is what you're saying, the Financial Peace University class, yeah.
Well, and it was more so one of those things to where I feel like we knew the information, but we didn't write it down.
Right.
It was a moment where we put pen to paper and we said, we're going to commit to doing this. We know this is what we need to do, but we're going to do this and we're going to get this done.
The inspiration and the information have to be at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Way to go, you guys.
Yeah.
How does it feel to not have any payments?
Oh, my gosh. We're actually able to do all the things we want to do. So travel. We always do like a vision retreat at the beginning of the year. Talk about, what we want to do and what we want to see in our marriage. And now we're able, instead of just going to like a hotel like right around the corner, we can go somewhere nice, and actually kind of really get an experience and, dream more. So.
Yeah.
It feels like a car was on my shoulders and now it's gone.
Yeah.
So the weight has been lifted off. And so,
and what's weird is you get used to carrying that car around.
Sure.
And you don't even realize it's there until it's gone.
Right.
It's like, wow, I can breathe.
Yeah.
A
I
breath
didn't
of
even
fresh
know I
air.
had trouble breathing. Now I can breathe.
Exactly.
It's the borrower is slave to the lender. It's a very real thing. That's very cool. So what do you tell people the key to getting out of debt is? You paid off $72,000 in 21 months.
I would say the key is, one of the first things, writing it down. Writing it down and be willing to do the odd things or the strange things. Or, there's many times where our friends would be going out to dinner and we'd say, hey, we're going to go home and cook. Or there's a lot of sacrifice that was involved. Nevate at one time was, working 3 jobs. She was teaching at the school and she was tutoring students and she was working at an academy. I was putting in a lot more hours. We were, selling things. We had gazelle-like intensity. We wanted it. The question was, how bad do you want it?
Right.
And we wanted it bad enough to where we stopped, some of the spending or going out to eat or, it feels weird to just go and I feel bad going to buy clothes and I'm like, I have money to go buy clothes, but it's still like, it's just developing those habits, but we wanted it that bad. And so the question I always ask people is, how bad do you want it? You can know what to do, but how bad do you really want to pay off this debt? Are you comfortable with that car being on your back, or do you want it lifted off and do you want to breathe?
You truly got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
You really do. I've had it. You got to have that moment. And when that happens, it changes everything.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And that's what happened. So.
Wow. Proud of you guys. Well done.
Thank you.
What was the biggest budget fight you had?
Budget fight. Wow. Well, for me, I'd probably say I wanted to go to Europe right before we were about to finish, and I was like, honey, we can just go. He's like, honey, we're about to be done, and you want to go travel? No, we're not going. So it was a huge thing, and I was like, okay, honey, we're not going to do it. What do you think?
Yes, I definitely,
that's the one that came to your mind.
I definitely agree with that, but also a lot of the date nights, wanting to go places to do different things, and for me, I'm the nerd, of course, and so it's like, it's in the date night budget. We have this, date night budget that's here. We can't make it here, for now anyways. And so it's like, we're gonna live like no one else so we can live like no one else. That's just what I kept telling myself. And so now I can take her on these dates that she definitely deserves, but we had to take the steps first, and we had to do it in the right way. And I think that's what's important. So many people want to do things out of the wrong order. They want to live this life. They want to be in these houses. They want to be in these cars. I see it all the time in my job, and it's just like, these things are great, but if you do it in the wrong order, if you do it when you're not ready, you're going to cause yourself a lot of hurt and pain, and it's going to hurt you and your family and your legacy in the future.
Sure.
Because now, as two 25-year-olds, we can set up a great legacy for our children, our children's children, and our children and our family don't have to go through the things that we did. Because we're not getting back in debt.
Amen. Has this changed how you sell cars?
It does, because I can give a different perspective. I can give advice. So I can, and this is the thing, and this, and I can tell by the people that call in, I can't make a decision for someone.
Right.
But I can give them the best advice. I can say, this is what you're telling me. I believe this is in your best interest for you to do. And even sometimes I'd have to tell customers, I do not think you should be buying this right now. And that's something that, of course, management team, feels a certain way about it sometimes, but I have to be, I can't in clear conscience, as I know God has put me there for a reason. And so I know I have to tell people that. Now, if they still choose to do it,
right,
sure, I can't make the decision, because in the same way, they'll just go across the street and make the decision with someone else, but it's giving that people the information. And
what's interesting is I'll bet it's causing you to sell more cars, is what I'm betting. I bet your sales have gone up. Because you're authentic,
right?
And people can smell. They can smell whether you're authentic or not. That's cool. Good for you, man. And you're such a process guy. Buying a car from you would be easy. I mean, you got the rules down. This is what you do step by step. He's got it dialed in. I mean, it would be easy, because it'd be easy to trust you while you're doing it. I can just see that.
We make it work. So
I hear you. I'm telling you, way to go, you guys. We got a copy of Chris Hogan's Retire Inspired book for you. That's the next chapter in your story.
Yes.
To not only be debt free, but now be millionaires and outrageously generous as you go along. So well done. All right, it's Kelvin and Nevate, Houston, Texas. $72,000 paid off in 21 months, making $90 to $150. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
We're